This 26 Sports and CCTV high school football presentation is brought to you by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
All right, welcome back to the post-game show. Jason Main along with Bill Dooley. And Jason, we saw offensive explosion. Can you kind of give us a little recap here?
Yeah, Cadillac started out and they marched down and scored 14 points right away. St. John's came back and put up 16 unanswered right before halftime. And, you know, we thought it was a high-scoring affair until we saw the second half. So it's just crazy to see two teams like that never gave up. And it was almost like they scored in 2 touchdown increments. At any time of the game, either team could have said, you know what, they're the better team, but they didn't. They kept grinding away, fighting back, and that's probably one of the characteristics of the Cadillac team that stood out the most is their resiliency. And I mean, even up until 6 seconds left, they were fighting even though they were down by 2 scores.
And now the players that stood out for St. John's, who would you have there?
Connor Neer and number 23. I don't know how many touchdowns he had. I don't know how many yards, but it's a highlight reel night for him. And Workman, number 4, and the
Peyton
quarterback
Workman
made some great reads. And they had an offensive line that was a college type that they just got on their back and rode it.
And now for Cadillac, how are some of the standouts?
You know, obviously Cooper did a great job tonight. They pitched the ball to him. He had some catches. He had some punts. But Tip made some great reads, and Jared McDaniel down the middle. It's hard to say one person. Yeah. The offensive line on an offense like that, they have to block every play, and they get zero glory or anything. But it looked like a lot of them just did their job all night.
Yeah, great. We want to mention our sponsors one more time. It's Cadillac Casting, Cadillac Tire, Napa Auto Parts with locations in Cadillac, Lake City, and Big Rapids, Lake City Materials, the Walkley Agency, Fox Motors of Cadillac, Godfrey Chevrolet Buick, Doug Glass, and Pizza Plus. Once again, a big thanks to all of our sponsors. I want to thank Jason Main.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was great.
For being in the booth. It was an absolute fun game to do. Yeah. Glad to have you here. Our crew, once again, Wyatt Van Dynen was our director. We had Cammie Cook for replay and graphics. Remington Hernandez, Jacob Fulis, and Cameron Beal were on camera.
Yeah, those guys did a great job.
They
on
did.
The spot.
A lot of replays.
All night. Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
They had a busy night.
Yes, they did. So once again, our final score here from Veterans Memorial Stadium, the St. John's Red Wings 56 and the Cadillac Vikings 43. Good night, everyone.
Good night.